Welcome everyone from my side as well. I'm Florian, I'm the project lead of Quartett Mobile. Turns out our coach, Yannick, is actually still in San Francisco after the WWDC, so he was not here to introduce the team. So I'm going to take his part today. First of all, I would like to welcome our three customers, Leon, Christoph, and Jonas. Two of them unfortunately can't attend today, but they are watching on the live stream, so hello to you guys on the live stream. Then we have Yannick, our coach, our project lead, Sebastian, together with me. And finally, our 5 developers, Marlene, Moritz, Ebru, Maurizio, and Lee, who are going to show you through our project this semester. With that said, I'm going to hand over to Lee, who's going to show you through the first few slides. Thank you.
Okay, hi. It's always the hardest to speak as the first person, I would say. We want to make effortlessness tangible for electric car owners. We create this experience by scheduling charging slots in everyday life and prepare for unexpected events. Therefore, we are developing the Chargify application to be an everyday companion for electric car owners. This is our coach Yannick. You've seen him before. Unfortunately, he cannot be here physically, but that's why he will be with us on the slides today. Yannick has an electric car and has many appointments throughout the day. That's why he often forgets to charge it. To not have to worry about charging anymore, he downloads the Chargify app and starts his day with his new digital companion. Using machine learning, the app tries to predict recurring events that Yannick has forgotten to fill into his calendar. For example, he goes to his favorite hairdressers every first day of the month. After the app analyzed his travel behavior over a period of time, it predicts this recurring event at the hairdressers. The app then calculates the route for him from his current location to the hairdressers without him having to worry about charging. It automatically schedules the best times and locations for charging or suggests alternative means of transport in case of low car battery level or if there's a traffic jam in the city center. So now let's look at the requirements of the customer. They require the Chargify app to suggest alternative means of transport in case they suit the situation better. Furthermore, it should display charging stations in the proximity of the user and also along the driving route suggested by the app. The user should reliably be reminded to charge the car and when to leave on time for appointments. The most important feature, though, is that charge scheduling should even work with missing calendar information. To let you get a taste of the impact of our app on electric car owners, we want to now show you our app trailer. As you can see, there's always a happy end with our Chargify application. And in the following, Marlene will go into the details about the architecture of our application.
Thank you. So at the center of our problem analysis is the owner of an electric car. And he has different means of transportation. For example, his own electric car, public transportation, his bike, or car sharing services. And of course, he also has a calendar, which consists of events and appointments. So now, not all of these events might be complete. There might be some events where the location is missing, or the user might have some events which are not even listed in the calendar. So we first need to complete the missing information in the calendar. So we added a learn missing parameters method in our incomplete events, and the parameters we actually need to learn are the date and the duration, and of course also the title of the event. After that, we can create a reminder for the user's schedule. And the participants of the event might actually help us to learn the missing information. So that's our calendar. And next, let's start with the route planning. The route planning is based on the events of the day, and a route consists of different segments, which consist of different movement instructions, and of course the movement instructions depend on the different means of transportation. So that's our route planning component, and we already saw our calendar component and our subsystem for the means of transportation. Now we need to add two more components to our system. The electric car owner is integrated into our location data broker, which handles all the locations of the user, the events, and also the car. And we need a notification system which reminds the user if he has to leave for an appointment and if he has to charge his car. So all of this together is our mobile application. Now let's look at the subsystem decomposition. We'll see what happens if there's an upcoming appointment. So let's say we have a new meeting at 9 o'clock. So we update our route planning system with the data from the calendar. But what happens if our battery is low? So the location data broker gets the location and the charging status of the car from the vehicle itself. Then it provides the data to our route planning system. The route planning system determines that the remaining range of the car will not be sufficient to reach the next appointment. So we need to send a notification to the user. And as a solution to the problem, we will use a car sharing provider, which will give us the data of available cars in proximity to the location data broker, which again provides the data to our route planning system. So in the end, we can send a notification to the user again that he can use a car sharing provider to reach his next appointment. Next up, we have a live presentation by Ebru and Mauricio.
With me? Oh, what a day. I have a lot to do, a lot of appointments. But look, I have just downloaded this wonderful app Professor Brugge suggested me. Its name is Chargify. Look what I can do. I can see all my appointments. I can see the battery level of my car, its available range too. I have 15%. And even the exact route to them. I don't have to plan when to charge my car anymore.
Sounds great. What is your next appointment?
I'm going to the gym. Let's see if I can make it. I open the map, it's green. That means I can make it. I can even see the exact route to my event. So, see you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Have fun. What am I going to cook today? My daily struggle. Oh no, we don't have anything in the fridge. So Mauricio has to go to the supermarket before it closes. So I'm going to create a calendar event for him in our shared calendar that you can see. And maybe you can go to Aldi nearby. And I'm going to choose our shared calendar. What should he buy? Maybe chicken, some tomatoes, and avocados that we can make guacamole today.
Oh, I'm so tired. That was a good gym session. Oh, I got a notification. It says I can make it to my next appointment because I have not sufficient range, but I don't remember this appointment. I think Ebru has made an appointment for me. She wants me to go shopping, but I don't think I will make it because I don't have enough battery. But let's see what are my options in Chargify. If it's red, that means I won't make it, but the app suggests me to change my destination to a closer supermarket, Edeka. I will change it, and yeah, if it's green, that means I will make it. Now back to Lee.
Our demo and what you've seen so far in this presentation, we want to give you an overview of our current status. We are currently able to access all the calendars that the user has saved on their phone and create an overview of all his daily appointments. We are still working on a machine learning algorithm to learn recurring events, but are currently providing the option for the user to manually add missing appointment information that will help us later for the development of the algorithm. Furthermore, we are also able to calculate the shortest path from one location to the other and display the required range for the electric car to get there. However, we do not have a suggestion for alternative means of transport yet, and also the charge and appointment reminder are still in progress. Last but not least, we want to thank our customers Christoph and Jonas for guiding us and for interesting conversations over dinner. Thank you.
First of all, thanks for the presentation. The work so far was, or is so far, really great working with you. It was a lot of fun, a lot of interesting discussions. The trailer was really nice. I think everyone liked it, and I'm glad to see that and especially your work on it, really paid off. Yeah, and I'm just looking forward for the next weeks. The UI looks really good so far. I mean, there happened a lot in the last days or weeks. So yeah, great work. So just keep it up like that. Thank you.